Muizz, I know you are a very strong supporter of this administration. Should we still give them time? Will you face, if you have the opportunity of facing those protesters today, will your word to them still be, let's give TINUBU time? He will fix it. He's a strategic thinker. He will fix Nigeria. We should endure the pain. Or what will be your message to Nigerians hearing you now?
I wouldn't tell anybody not to protest. Yeah, it's everybody's fundamental human right to protest. But then, in my own end, and thinking out aloud, I want to believe in news, and if you don't know, maybe people would have called the president attention. He has lost, at least he has lost popularity among even his supporters, and I believe because
has he lost you?
don't let me answer that here. So he has lost popularity even among his supporters, and because of this, and I also think he knows, and like Uncle Shola rightly mentioned, in no election is perfect, and no in politics, even in the US, they still have imperfect election around rigging, and there is a popular note that I used to sound: you can only rig elections where you are popular.
So that's what he said too.
So you can only rig elections where you are popular, and I think because of this, maybe 2 years again, the presidency has time to salvage this whole thing back. If it is not salvaged, it is good as it will not return, and I believe he also wants to return, and it will not fold his arms and let that happen to him. So
okay.
if the current status quo has not changed, he cannot rig his way to power. I believe he has known this, and yeah, definitely he will work on them first by review. Of course, I do not agree with Shola that it's only one person that is working in the whole cabinet, of course, but then it is no fact that cabinet needs to be rejigged.
So if you see TINUBU today, Muizz, what would be your first advice to him? Will you advise him to bring subsidy back, at least for people to start enjoying again, to buy rice cheap, to buy petrol cheap, to buy this cheap?
If you are following the news, I think they've done some things around food inflation, opening the border and cutting down tariffs on import rates or flour, on rice and those things. In terms of subsidy, we can argue the mode that subsidy removal happened, but we should all know that all the major candidates in the last election have said they will remove subsidy. Of course, we can now argue on the way the subsidy was removed. And again, now I used to remember Akinwumi Adesina, Obieze Kwesili. These people, they were on Buhari's neck that for you to have a viral economy, you need to remove subsidy and then also float the naira. Let's know the value of naira. These people made it look like once you've done those things, Nigeria will get back. I can go and find the clip for you. It's not a word of mouth that they said. It's not that newspaper reports that you need to remove subsidy. You need to float the naira. It is when you float the naira that will encourage investors to come. Now
it's floated.
These things have been done, and now everybody is now changing mouths.
Okay.
So again,
I say something about subsidy removal. Sorry for cutting you short. What I'm saying is because of time I'm looking at. Subsidy removal should be done. That's the truth. But nobody should say
honestly speaking, I as a particular person, even before this admin, I am anti-subsidy. I don't want subsidy to be removed. I personally
don't want subsidy to go.
Personally, because I used to tell people, for me as a person, that's the only thing I'm enjoying from the government. I provide my own water. It will interest you if I tell you the amount of tax that I'm paying.
Yeah.
I don't want to come and brag here, but by the time I look at my tax, and I make my water, the road to my house, I'm the one who grade, do this. I use my own solar generator. I pay tenement rates for not using anything. That is said. Personal, in my own personal opinion, I don't want subsidy. I used to tell you that I'm not ashamed to say it out, because as at that time, I don't go to government hospital. My kids go to private school. I don't. Why paying excessive tax? I don't enjoy anything from the government. The subsidy is only what I am enjoying.
And that's been removed.
So that's